Hey everybody, I'm Chanel Herlin and you're watching the New Music Buzz. On today's show, we talk to the cast from History 6 who joined forces with 12-year-old Preston Sharp for the Flags and Flowers event at the Los Angeles National Cemetery. Then we talk to season 14 voice winner Brynn Cartelli, and in our artist spotlight, we have singer-songwriter Eric Dash. So without further delay, let's start the show.
Hi guys, I'm Brynn Cartelli. Let's get buzzed.
Season 14 had many talented singers and many standout performances, but Brynn Cartelli took it all. We had a chance to sit in the press conference, and later in the show, we hear what Brynn has to say about her victory. So let's check out Brynn and Kelly.
The winner of The Voice is... Brynn Cartelli, you did it!
History was made on The Voice as the show's youngest winner, Brynn Cartelli, beat out Buchanan. Kelly let us in on the pact her and Alicia formed to beat Blake this season.
Yes.
Yeah, Alicia and I were so funny at the end. We were like, we love Britton as well, and we both obviously she does this, of course, but so does Brynn. We love Britton, and it was one of those things where we were like, regardless, like a female is walking out of here a winner. I was like, and it was really Alicia and I's goal just to beat the Cowboy. So success. I think, you know, she's not ignorant. She's the one that brought up stuff, as well as other people on my team. They're like, you know, we know that there's 2 seasons a year. We know you have to capitalize on the momentum. That's another reason why we really went hard for that single that she got. Like, it's amazing that she's already got all these songwriters and producers that are already into her and excited. And it's amazing that she's already, by the way, an amazing songwriter as well. So to have this young, gifted girl make this album, like while this single, Walk My Way, is coming out and kind of bridging that gap, is going to be pretty key. Because I had a moment like this to bridge that gap. So, you know, you need a single, and we knew that. My husband, who manages me, also said, yeah, we got to have something to bridge to that, because the momentum, you want to keep going. But at the same time, I always tell her to stop and enjoy it and don't get too overwhelmed. It's good to keep the momentum, but not to be miserable. And I didn't have anybody tell me that, so I constantly annoy her with this message. I'm like, it's not worth it unless you're having a good time. Like, none of it's worth it. Any job would be better if it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. It's a lot of work. But the thing about this little lioness to the right of me, she's ready, y'all. You're not 15. It's weird. It's in her soul. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get her out there.
Me too.
My family loves her. I love her family. I'm gonna invite myself over too much, but that's all right.
Anytime. Anytime.
So you're still in high school, rocking it?
Yeah, so I'm still in high school. I'm still doing work during the day for that. But it's going to be really weird going back, and balancing it all has been really hard for me, but it's definitely worth it to know that this has been in the forefront of my life right now, and I want to continue that. But I still want to do school. I still want to be a part of that. So it's been crazy, but I love it. The biggest lesson I've learned from Kelly is to, like she said, to have fun with this and don't let it all wrap you up and steal everything from you. You know, it's really important to stay grounded and to keep that normalcy in your life, and you've definitely taught me that and reminded me of that.
Thank you. This is no lie. I think they even have it on camera. Like, I literally was like, I think I just won The Voice. Like, and I just got here, but she was my first chair turn. Like, I legit was like, oh my God, like, I cannot believe that just landed in my lap. Because I'm going to be honest with you, yes, I'm helpful to her, but mostly I'm a cheerleader, y'all. I know she seems young, and it looks like it might appear to you that, like, I'm doing everything. I'm not. Like, she is completely her own artist. You picked every song except for the one I did with you and Dylan. You picked everything. Like, she did everything her way. She was so Sinatra about it. Sorry, I have to do that with songs. My way. No, but she's her own person, and it's so amazing because she's so young to know that kind of stuff innately already. So
Thank
I'm
you
sorry,
so
I'm
much.
talking about you in the third person. You're so amazing.
Firstly, congratulations, Kelly, Brynn. This is so exciting. So, Brynn, for you, have you really thought about your album, what kind of feel and vibe you want to go for? And Kelly, is there anything that you really learned along this journey being a judge, or anything that really surprised you being on the other side and not being a contestant?
I've been thinking about my album that I want to create during the filming of battles and knockouts. Blinds, I was like, we'll just try it, so I wasn't sure. But as soon as it started happening and as soon as it started getting realer and realer, I thought more and more about what I want to do. And I remember being home while battles and knockouts were airing, and I would sit in history class, and I had my songs, my originals that I really like, and I would list them in the order of what I want my album to be, or an EP, and that's what I would do.
Same person.
I paid attention.
I literally did that in all my classes, like as if. But I did that too. Are all artists nerds? Like, or we just all don't want to pay attention in history? Like, honestly, I thought, I was all like, I'm going to be so good at song selection when I come in. Like, I really was tooting my own horn, y'all. And I came in here and, like, didn't nobody really need it. Like, I was like, I feel like, because I love covering songs. I mean, it's a well-known thing. I do a whole fan request thing on tour and have done it for years. So I love covering songs, and I love, like, turning a great song into something else and morphing. But I happen to have a bunch of people that were awesome at that as well. So I think it was just one of those things. It was kind of interesting for me to be able to know the people I worked with right off the bat with to try and push their agenda, and it wasn't what I wanted. So it was very good for me to go, I'm not going to push my agenda here. I'm gonna back off and let you fly and do your thing, and I'm gonna try and complement whatever you're doing, and help you out in that. And I think, you know, it's funny how you'll learn more from the assholes than you will from the nice ones. Like, you know what I'm saying? You'll learn what not to do, you know, from all those people. Like, sometimes that's almost more helpful, because you'll be like, I don't want to do that to someone, you know, and don't say, aim higher. Don't be crass like me. Aim higher.
Bring those mouthy lips right into my grip. Ooh, walk my way, walk my way, walk my way, walk my way.
If Brynn's iTunes sale are any indication, the future is looking bright for the 15-year-old who also won a car that she's not able to drive yet. Brynn's song Walk My Way is available for sale now.
Give it up for Brynn!
Thank you.
After the break, we talk to the cast of the History Channel 6, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back after these messages.
Walk my way, walk my way, so we can get closer, closer.
You can come from anything and go through anything and still go on to do something amazing.
It's just been a long road to get here.
This is an opportunity to show nothing should prevent you from making your dreams come true.
Don't ever let anybody's comments stop you from being you, because you are beautiful and you're powerful and you are amazing.
I do what it takes.
The cast of History 6 joined 12-year-old Preston Sharp, VIP veteran guests and others to recognize those who have served by placing flags and flowers on the graves of veterans at the Los Angeles National Cemetery. This event launched a series of history-supported flags and flowers events throughout 2018 and a nationwide call to action to honor those veterans who served, along with supporting today's active military members and their families.
You know, every once in a while you're lucky enough to cross paths with extraordinary people who come in all colors, sizes, and ages, and this is the case of Preston Sharp, who has started something extraordinary, a beautiful movement for, you know, the veterans, their families, to honor the veterans with this Flags and Flowers Day and movement. So I'm just really happy and honored to be here as part of 6, as part of a History Channel. We really take this into as a matter of importance to us to honor, you know, the people who have fought and died for this country and for freedom and for what they believe in. So it's a real honor to be here.
Speaking of 6, can you tell us about the show and what your character is?
All right, so I play Ricky Buda Ortiz. He's one of the members of the team. And this season, you're going to be in for a treat. So for all the fans out there, the ones who saw us in season 1, you're going to be so stoked by what we accomplished on season 2. And if you haven't seen it, go check the first season. And don't forget to tune on this one on Memorial Day, because it is fantastic.
When Preston Sharp tells me to show up at something, I just show up. That's what got me at the event. This young man is such an inspiration. We're here for Flags and Flowers, teaming up with 6 on History. And I think it's a beautiful thing that this, I want to say kid, but he's literally like this young man. He's done more, I think, in his 12 years. Preston, how old are you? He's done more in his 12 years than I have in like 36 years. I'm very impressed with what he's doing, in a sense where he is stepping up, remembering veterans, placing flags and flowers and fresh flowers on headstones. He even told me that he keeps the cemeteries, he helps clean. He helps keep them clean when he shows up. And I believe it sparked from one of his own family members when he went to visit and leave some fresh flowers. He noticed a lot of the other grave sites were empty. And I feel it's very touching. It's very touching to see such a young soul, but yet an old soul, do something for our veterans and those that, you know, fight for this country. And so I'm happy and honored to be here, to be a part of it. I definitely will be taking a part in the future in any way that I can, especially with this little inspiration. And yeah, I'm just happy to be here and to honor our veterans.
I got involved with Flags and Flowers through History, who supports a lot of veteran charities out here, and we got to meet Preston Sharp today, which was a great experience because he's 12 years old. He's visited 10 states laying flowers. He's laid over 50,000 on 50,000 different grave sites. I heard his story and I just felt like he had done so much more with his life by the time he was 12, and I'm in my 30s. You know, it's kind of an honor to meet him, and I think he's going to do great things with his life, and I really respect what he's been doing with him and his family, and you know, representing 6 and History and being able to make a show the way we have. I think it's important to give back.
You guys, the show is awesome. So tell us about your character on the show for people who don't know.
I play Alex Calder, a free-thinking surfer who kills a lot of people. Yeah, and you know, he's kind of like a philosopher of sorts. He's kind of a playboy. He's kind of the fun guy on the team. You know, he's single and he has a lot of fun. I mean, he loves his brothers. He loves his country, and he needed to find something bigger to serve. Growing up in a troubled household, he found family and he found a father figure. And he found purpose in joining the military and was able to grow and become what he is as a part of SEAL Team 6 through hard work and dedication, and really turned into what I believe is a pretty cool human being.
My father's a vet, my grandfather is, my great-grandfather, so I support the troops in any way I can and remembering the lost. So that's why I'm here. Well, I play Lena Graves in 6 on History, and she is the sweet, wholesome, kind wife of Joseph Graves, played by Barry Sloane, and we are going through marital issues and a loss of a child. So you get to go on that journey with us and see how we go through our marriage and him with his job and, you know, all the drama that comes with that.
I play Jackie Ortiz, and I have an amazing storyline this year. It's families in trauma and distress, and I love my character. Bye.
Hi, my name is Kyle Schmidt, and you've just been buzzed.
After the break, we go back to The Voice, where we caught up with Brynn Cartelli, who fills us in on what's next for her and how she's coping with all this success. We'll be back after this.
The most violent riot in California history.
The largest civil unrest. 3 minutes. Open the vault now!
Oh, that's real nice. You don't want it? No, I really do.
Hit the ground now!
I need to make a call.
Hello. How can I help? Easy, fellas. Everybody's gonna get fixed up. Now verify your memberships, and we're off to the races.
The Artemis is a secret hospital for criminals.
I thought you were done with all this.
I got out, but you know how it goes.
You're never out. Not up here.
I thought this place was a myth.
We've been here for 22 years. This hospital was built on 2 things: trust and rules.
You see that badge? That means I'm a healthcare professional.
You're an arms dealer, right?
Don't push my buttons. Don't you do that.
I'm a professional, but this woman, she's a business. If you knew what she could do to you with just that cup of coffee.
You're lucky this place has rules.
The Artemis isn't safe for us, because it is. It's a portable vault.
Worth about 18 million.
Wolf King's probably gonna want those back.
Okay, this is a real problem. It's here.
Open the gate.
That's against the rules.
Rules? Without the rule breakers, honey, where would you be?
You got like a plan. You're my brother. I love you.
3D printing complete.
I got the next best thing. I got a gun.
I guess my ballroom days are over, baby.
Showtime.
There's a war zone up here.
Am I gonna make it out of here?
We can do it together.
This is what I do.
Visiting hours are never.
Busy night at the Artemis.
You know, you might want to buy some scented candles or something, because it smells like somebody died in here.
They did.
Lately I've been feeling hopeless, easy to lose focus, but I'll wait for you.
I've been looking for a savior. I've been looking for a
Been around the world tonight, yeah.
I've been looking for a
You ain't seen nothing yet, kid. We're just getting started.
Hey guys, it's Brynn Cartelli, this season's winner of The Voice, and we are literally right in front of the stage where they're clearing it out. Oh gosh, it's been less than 24 hours since I've been crowned the winner, but I've been so busy thinking about what's next for my future and doing lots of press and talking to lots of people and thanking everyone I possibly can. I haven't really gotten a minute to realize anything that happened last night. I'm sure it will hit me once I go home, but right now I'm still on cloud 9. On my upcoming album, you can expect aspect, a soul pop darkness sound to it, and I'm so excited. It's going to be a lot of my own songs, a lot of collaborating with some really good artists and writers, and hopefully some really cool producers are going to be working on it too. I got the chance to work with some really awesome writers, Julian Michaels, Nick Monson, and Justin Tranter, and Jesse Shatkins as the producer on Walk My Way. So they were so amazing, and I'm so lucky to have them be working on my first single. But now going into my album, it's a lot more about me instead of just what it's going to be for the show. So I'm really excited to fill in that gap of what's next. I've gotten a really great reaction for Walk My Way so far. It's been such a blessing, and I'm really thankful for it because, you know, it was a little bit of a risk doing that song. It was very poppy, and it's very young sounding, and that's really cool, and that's not completely what I'm gonna go for on my album. It's a little different, but I really loved the song. I was really excited about it, and just to record a song in the studio that no one's heard yet, that alone, the energy in there was so amazing, and it was magical, and that we worked really hard on it. I had a lot of the creative ideas for changing the melodies that Julia first laid down, but oh my gosh, that song was amazing from the start. Like, the demo tape was really good, and I'm just really excited. It's still on #2 on the charts, so it's doing pretty well, but I love it, and I'm really excited. The Brynn who auditioned for The Voice was a scared, reckless, unaware singer. I did not know what I wanted to do. I was just along for the ride, and I was really nervous, but I was like, you know what, I'll just go in and try, and we'll see what happens. And I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do on the show, and later on, as the show progressed, I had a clearer and clearer idea each week of what I wanted to do, from after knockouts all the way to the finale. And now I have a clear lane. I have all these visions. I have all these ideas, and I'm so thankful for this opportunity because I don't know what I'd be doing if I was just sitting at home right now. I would. Oh my God, yeah, my life would be so miserable, like, compared to this. So I'm really happy that I came and at least tried. So. You know, I'm gonna finish out this school year and see what happens, but you know, school's really important to me, and I want to graduate, and I want to go to college if that's available for me. But music is in the forefront now, for sure, and that is something I really feel like that is going to help me a lot in my life, and it's affected me so much already, and I just want to continue that the rest of the way. And you know, anything that comes my way, I want to have that experience of schooling, but you know, whatever happens, happens, and I really hope that I can balance it all. One thing that Kelly told me that I'm going to carry through the rest of my experience here and my experience outside of The Voice is to have fun in every moment that I can, and to find the normalcy in these crazy situations and stay grounded. And remember that, because, you know, most people aren't living a glamorous life like this, and so it's really important to remember all that I was before the show, when I was just a girl in a really small town, surrounded by sports in school, and just fitting in music as a hobby. But I understand why she said that, and I'm definitely going to remember that forever.
We'll be back with more Buzz after this. Eric Dash is finishing up his upcoming album, as well as writing and producing for some of the biggest names in music. Let's check out Eric Dash in this week's Artist Spotlight, The Bubble.
Get lost in time, what you had planned, but it's good to know how to run away. Found in the wind, toes in the sand. But when I ride down the busy streets, silence the world under my feet, and fingers gripping on the handlebars. Swing my head back, 'cause I'm not far from freedom. Oh, I've been locked down only to rise in all my problems.
The starting point of my music career was when I was, I don't know, 13 years old. I picked up a guitar, or even when I was 8 years old and I started writing. I came out to LA when I was 22 because I met Jack Joseph Puig, or I started speaking to him, and I came out and started working with him at Ocean Way right down the street. Ocean Way is just an awesome studio. I guess it's called United now. But yeah, I worked with him for a bunch of years, and that got me started. And since then, I've just been releasing some records, did pretty well with a couple of them, just released Freedom. And I'm excited to release more for you guys. The writing process for Freedom was all about just finding myself. I mean, I was in a new city. I'm from Philadelphia.
Okay.
You get anxious out here. There's a lot of people here. It's easy to be consumed by the noise. So sometimes you just need to go down to the beach and just find yourself. And Freedom is about those people that are in trouble, those people that are sick, those people that are lost in a certain kind of place or ideology or mindset, and they can get themselves out of it.
You're just a rich girl. You ain't got nothing on me. You think your looks are so fine, but I don't got the time for your blatant atrocities, yeah. You're just a hard one in the night that we live. Just 'cause your looks are so fine don't mean you got a pass to make it worse than it is.
Rich Girl, I love Hall & Oates. So when I was listening to the Rich Girl, I was definitely inspired because I was at a club and I met this girl, and she was mean, to say the least, and she was not exactly inviting, and I was reminded about how girls are sometimes, not all girls, but some pretentious ones, and I wanted to write a song just for them. And that's how Rich Girl came about. So it's fun. It's definitely that Hall & Oates vibe. I tried to mix some kind of modern in there and get that feel with it, and it came out pretty well, I think. Hi, my name is Eric Dash, and you've just been buzzed.
So that's all we have. A special thanks to NBC for having us this season. Shout out to Brynn Cartelli and Clarkson. Another thanks to the cast of Six and Eric Dash. Now guys, don't forget to like us on Facebook, double tap on Instagram, and follow us on Twitter, all at The New Music Buzz. I'm Chanel Herlin. Have a lekker day.
Bring those mouthy lips right into my grip. Ooh, walk my way, walk my way, walk my way, walk my way.
The New Music Buzz is brought to you by Monster Products, pure Monster quality with Monster sound. For more music entertainment news, go to www.thenewmusicbuzz.com.
Peace.